Hey guys, welcome to the 142nd running of the Kentucky Derby. A race that's been going on since 1875 when our Archimedes won that first year. You have this horse Nyquist, undefeated in 7 starts, won to another comer in this field, Heyman, who he beat in the Florida Derby, and Heyman finished 4th. But we got my boy Kent Sormo, Exaggerator, in the 11 post in this race, riding his brother's horse. And we have a lot of big stars here. We got More Spirit with Bob Baffert trying to win his second Derby in a row, and try to win his 1st Derby overall in his stellar career, captivating last year with American Pharaoh, winning the Belmont, the Preakness, and the Derby, which is the Triple Crown if no one knows about horse racing. And you see More Spirit there with the great 53-year-old jockey Gary Stevens. Now you see Danzig Canning, a 50-year-old jockey Mike Smith. Another stellar career he's having, still at an old age. But he'll have a good shot, as Danzig Candy, folks, will be the speed. So he's going to be out first, and Nyquist might stay around with him. Bohemian might stay around in second, third. But you got Exaggerator, and you got a lot of other horses coming from closers, coming from off the pace, far back, trying to make the run down the stretch. Let's just turn the volume up. Did you hear the crowd of more than 150,000 people?
Yeah, he's going to have to get a little lucky, Tom, as they break him come down the stands the first time. He's a closer, Brody's cause. Hopefully, the front runners will spread the race out a little bit, and Brody's cause can find a seam to drop in. It's like getting on the on-ramp of a freeway. The faster they're...
As these horses are reaching the starting gate, they are at the post. For the 142nd round of Kentucky Derby, we'll bring it up to Larry Comas with the call in just a few moments. There you see Todd Pletcher, only won 1 Derby in his 37 tries. There you see Bob Baffert looking for back-to-back in the Kentucky Derby. Doug O'Neill, who won Beyond Another 4 years ago. Tragic though, as he got injured before the Belmont Stakes. Can he get another horse for the Triple Crown? More Spirit in the number 17 post to the auxiliary gate. Sorry guys. They see Whitmore. Interest Wilson trying to go for 3 derbies in a row. As you got Danzig Candy, and here is Larry Comas.
Here's Larry Comas. All right, and the last horse is moving into the starting gate here. That is
guys, if you just want to know, I picked Nyquist, Bohemian, Exaggerator, and More Spirit. They're in the gate, and they're off.
Kentucky Derby. Nyquist had a good beginning. Lonnie, the Japanese, pulled us away last. Danzig Candy on the far outside is out well, and so is Cut Runner from the inside. Nyquist between those two, Outwork is close, and then comes Shook Off. And they're followed by More Spirit on the far outside. Whitmore is after that. In between horses is Tom's Ready. Now toward the inside, Oscar dominated next.
He got right, he's getting a little weak. Nyquist right in second.
Followed by Tested for the inside. Bohemian is racing about 10 lengths off the lead. He's down on the inside of horses. Moving around that turn and right alongside of Brody's cause. 5 lengths back to My Man Sam. Exaggerator and Kent Desormo well off the pace here. And then comes Motown.
Exaggerator's one of the closers, guys. Did you see 22.58 for the first quarter?
The quarter mile was in 45 and 3/5 seconds, and Danzig Candy wins up the backstretch in front, setting a solid pace which could help these late closers here. Danzig Candy in front by 2.5 lengths under Mike Smith, with Gun Runner running in second on the inside. The undefeated Nyquist is right.
She got a half of 45.72 seconds, a fast, moderate pace for this track and for this pace and this race.
Destin and Oscar nominated on the inside as the field makes their way around the far turn. 3/4 went in 1:10 and 2, and it is Danzig
come around the far turn.
And here's Laurent Giroux and Gun Runner, and they take the lead in the far turn. Nyquist is right in contention.
The closers should come now. Let's hear you come down the stretch, folks.
Destin was rallied into third. Bohemian is coming on 2, and they're into the stretch.
Here goes Exaggerator on the outside. He is coming with all his strides. Exaggerator's coming. Can he get enough? Exaggerator's coming with the not. Nyquist wins the Derby. Nyquist wins by a neck over Exaggerator. And Doug O'Neill has gone back to the Derby with a win.
0.31 seconds, set by a brilliant Nyquist.
Brilliant Nyquist.
8 for 8, the undefeated champion now wins the Kentucky Derby and will head to the Preakness. 8 wins in 8 starts.
What a finish, guys. Nyquist had his pace, was right in the front, second in the start when they came out of the gate. They came out, Doug O'Neill wanted them in the front. Jerry Bailey, Randy Moss said he was going to be in front, he did.
Overcome with emotion there.
Excuse me.
He has had 2 Derby rides and now 2 Derby wins. And Nyquist is the 8th unbeaten Derby winner all time. The first to go 8 for 8. The first 8 for 8 Derby winner since Majestic Prince back in 1969.
So, Tom, I've got to officially label this kid, Mario Gutierrez, the king of cool. I mean, to the naked eye, it might look like this was easy, but Mario executed this perfectly, allowing Nyquist to use just the amount of speed. He brakes well.
He did brake well, no stumble. There's Mohamed right next to him. More speed on the outside with Bob Effort. You see most of the horses that will battle in the back stayed in the back. There's Outward up there. And Gunrunner on the inside. And there comes Danzy Candy to get the speed and pace.
And now Mario just eases back a little bit more. And this is a very fine line he's riding right here. He doesn't know if anybody else is going to come up and trap him in. But he takes the chance to ease back and then flip outside Danzy Candy right here.
I said Nyquist. I had Nyquist.
The jockey was as cool as ice, and the horse was as pliable and cooperative as we talked about.
I said Nyquist, Mohamed, or Exaggerator, so I got the exacta.
That's okay. Steer him to the outside.
Hey, Mom, I got the exacta.
With everything, return for home, and say Nyquist.
I said Nyquist or Nyquist. Well, I said exacta Nyquist, Mohamed, but I said I put like Exaggerator in the mix, and he came in second.
So what were the numbers?
13-11.
Captain guided him to the inside, turned from home and angled him out and came with a big rush.
So,
I just saw guys kept this all. I picked this over because he's my bro. I know him a long time. With Big Brown, his other great horses.
It's been years since a jockey has gone 2 for 2 in the Kentucky Derby. Do you realize how special this is?
And I had Nyquist because I knew he would be the.
I had to thank my wife more than anything.
I knew he was the speed guys. I know he was riding in 7-7 Win Street, one of the tough horses to beat, and he got it done. Gunrunner, he ran a good race. He was in the front. I mean, he had that good trip on the rail the first time around, the first turn, and around the backside, not turn home, which he did win like that in the Louisiana Derby. Mohamed, he did not run a good race like he did not do in the Florida Derby. I guess it's just the tiredness from the Florida Derby. It's now Kentucky Derby and the nerves of Mohamed. And then we got 3 more races picked, ladies and gentlemen, for Nyquist, Mohamed, and others to go into the Preakness. And if Nyquist wins, 1 more jewel, and that would be the Belmont Stakes for a back-to-back Triple Crown. Last time done it, Seattle Sleuth 1977 or for 1978. Back-to-back Triple Crown winners. And you see Nyquist there with the thousands and thousands of fans who got here since 8 in the morning.
All right,
And
thank you,
it's
Donna. Doug O'Neill, congratulations.
6:55, so they've been there a
Another
long
night
time.
today. Your thoughts
Few,
as he was
13,
coming down the
14
strip?
hours.
He's just such a special horse, man. You can just see him in his eye on a daily basis, and he's such a professional. And
Doug O'Neill's last
in
one,
any
like I
human
said,
sport, he'd be the
no.
top-notch athlete. He's just first class.
You said he was a sleeker, even more preppy version. You thought about having another. What do you mean by that?
He just the way he carries himself. You know, he'd be dressing like you, Kenny. And
Exaggerator,
same type of
he
horse.
came
He'd be in
turning
the
for
gym all
home.
day, he goes to bed
he was a closer like he was, came so far back in the San Diego Derby. But it was a different race today. The track was a big key. Track was a big key, the weather was a big key, and the distance, because no horses are wrong, no 3-year-olds in this race are going on the quarter. And Exaggerator came to cover home, probably the fourth, maybe third, fourth path on the outside, extreme outside. He can't turn it for home. He was on the rail. And I think I had to pull up a little bit, pull a little bit, and get the hook. And Kempstone was trying to come back in the reins, and only lost by a neck to Nyquist.
Paul Redham, I'll have another, and now this guy, Nyquist. Your thoughts about his run?
Meyer.
Well, his run was awesome. Obviously,
thank God he's
we're going to take it to him. And,
okay from his cancer.
I love the way that we fired out of there, and he sat behind Dancing Candy.
Forgot what cancer he was fighting, but thank God he's back. What he does, handicapping horses.
Your thoughts on him?
Yeah, that's beyond our imagination. We're just so happy.
Is that in the discussion about the 1.25 miles?
I think so. I mean, I didn't get the discussion in the first place, but I thought, okay, you guys, we'll just see. And we saw.
Congratulations.
All right, Paul Redham and this team that had the bittersweet run.
They see Nyquist coming to the winner's circle.
Winning the Derby and Preakness, but then having to scratch from the Belmont Stakes on the verge of perhaps a Triple Crown. Now let's see how Nyquist plays out.
And
he'll go to the Preakness as the 8th unbeaten Kentucky Derby winner.
And Nyquist, he won the Beers with Juno, one of the biggest races for 2-year-olds. Win post 13, and he won in post 13 today. My exact was $30.60, Mom. I picked Nyquist to win $2, so I got $6.60.
8 for 8, Nyquist. Mario Gutierrez win the 142nd Kentucky Derby.
They seal the past champions of the Kentucky Derby. And look at that. Exaggerate. Oh, about a neck, maybe 1.5 of a length. But it's Nyquist, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 weeks to the Preakness. People will be momentuming. Have a lot of momentum for him. We'll see if Mulhaven comes back. We'll see if More Spirit comes back. And betcha Rich Espinosa is really pissed because he was trying to go over 3 straight Derby wins, which no jockey's ever done in the history of the sport. Might have been the greats like Eddie Arcaro, Bill Shoemaker, Angel Cadell Jr., Kent Desormo, Conor Burrell. None of these jockeys have won 3 straight Derbies. And Rex Mills is going for it, but he did it.
A jockey sits on a saddle.
And we'll stop this video and we'll look for the trophy presentation of the Kentucky Derby, number 142 to number 13, Nyquist, jockey Mario Gutierrez, or Paul Roman, I think, and trainer Doug O'Neill. Bye, guys.